One of the biggest selling points of The Sims 4 was the emotion system, and to be honest, I find the whole thing more of a hindrance than an enhancement. But before I explain why, I'd like to know from you how you feel about the emotion system. Do you think it's worth having? Let me know in the comments! And as a cheeky disclaimer, obviously all of this is just my opinion, and if you have a different opinion to me, then that's wonderful. Otherwise, we'd all be really boring. It would be like we're all Sims. So, why do I hate the emotions? Well, I just think they're a bit pointless. I mean, sure, there are some good things that come out of them, like the interactions you get only when in a certain emotional state, like the paintings and the social menu options. But when it comes to the Sims' actual behaviour, I just think it does more harm than good. For example, when a Sim is uncomfortable or tense, good luck trying to get them to do anything. The game will not allow you to command your Sims to do things because they are too uncomfortable to carry out that command. But I thought the player was in control. Nope. I guess we're just at our Sims' mercy. What about when you're trying to build up a romantic relationship between two Sims? Whoops, one of them said something embarrassing, and now I guess we won't be doing romantic interactions anymore because they're too embarrassed. Not only do you have to do constant damage control on your Sims' swaying emotions, but you also have to make sure they don't feel too strongly one way or another, because they might just die. If your Sim gets too embarrassed, they can die. If they get too angry, they can die. If they laugh too much, dead. In walks the Grim Reaper. And I feel like the emotions also just aren't really in proportion either, especially when it comes to things like marital betrayal. If a partner cheats, they'll be sad, but in a matter of hours, they'll be right as rain. Won't even impact their relationship. Where's the Jerry Springer slap to the face we had in previous games? Where's the drama? The kids don't even get sad. The emotions in The Sims 4 was supposed to be a big deal, but it's lacking so much in comparison to The Sims 2, where there was no ranting and raving about emotions. Emotions never came into it, and they still managed to convey the impact of their actions in a better way than The Sims 4. In case you don't know, in The Sims 2, if a Sim is caught cheating on their spouse, all hell will break loose. The Sim that was cheated on will run over to their scumbag partner and smack them round the chop. They will also fall out of love with them and have a very negative relationship with their spouse and the person they cheated on them with. And in some cases, the cheating spouse will just move out, because in The Sims 2, if Sims live together and have a very bad relationship, there's a chance one Sim might just pack up and leave because they don't want to live with someone they hate. In addition to this, the Sim who was cheated on will also want to divorce their spouse and will have a positive memory of separating. If the couple have children, they too will have a negative relationship with the parent who cheated, and they will cry and be upset too. Now, if that's not depth, I don't know what is. So when you take an emotional situation like that from The Sims 2, which came out over 15 years ago, and compare it with The Sims 4, a game which had emotions as a huge selling point, it doesn't even come close to hitting the mark. Now, I'm not saying The Sims 2 is better, because I do think there are so many brilliant things about The Sims 4, and I think it's good that they tried something new with this, but it just didn't work. This is of course my opinion, but I honestly feel like the game would be better without the emotions, and with The Sims 2 style memories instead. Emotions come and go, and once it's passed, there really isn't much by way of looking back at the milestones in your Sim's life. At least with memories, the event doesn't just disappear and is accessible to the player even Sim years after it happened. I know there is somewhat of a memory system that is intertwined with the emotions in The Sims 4, but I have no real inclination to use it because I don't like that it's all on me to remember to record the memories instead of them just being there. And just one final thing that annoys me about emotions, although I do accept it doesn't affect everyone. Some people, like me, don't just use The Sims 4 to play the game. Some of us use it to make little videos, machinimas, or take photos, which is a lot easier to do when your Sim isn't constantly pulling a face that reflects their emotions. Just be serious a minute, stop smiling! So there you go, in a nutshell, that's why I hate emotions in The Sims 4. Let me know how you feel about them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.